What is going on, you guys? Riley Quinlan on Gemmy Inflatablefan98, and I'm finally getting to do a review over this. This is the Gemmy 2013 8-foot Lightsync pumpkin. Now, this has actually been a highly requested video. A lot of people have been wanting to see it, so I'm finally doing a review on it. This one I got in 2013. On yardinflatables.com. I actually don't think this was sold in any stores, and if it was, it definitely wasn't a store around me. Home Depot did sell the 5-foot version of this, but I didn't see any stores sell the 8-foot version, which is kind of funny. And the funny thing also is that this, I haven't seen like anyone else with this one. I mean, this one has just become like extremely rare for some reason for being a newer one. Like, I haven't seen one on eBay. I don't see them anywhere. Like, they're just super, I don't know if they were limitedly made. I'm sure they were, but like I said, I never seen them anywhere else besides on Yard Inflatables and online. And they sold out really quick. I think when I went on Yard Inflatables to buy mine, there was actually only, because like it tells you underneath how many are left to buy, and yeah, it said there was only like 2 left because these things sold out so fast. And I mean, I understand because this thing's nice. I got this one because I like the bass fan version better than the cheap fan. Also, with the 5-foot one, it actually sings 2 songs, and this 8-foot one only sings 1 song, which is Thriller. The other 5-foot one sings Thriller. I'm not sure what the name of the other song is. But it is a little bit different. Obviously, it's bigger, and another difference is the 8-foot one has the leaves at the bottom of it. And I'm hoping this thing works for the review, because when I took it out last year to use, as you can see, I had Yard Inflatables, and it's got all the little things on it. But last year when I took it out to use, it didn't work at first because the on-off switch, for whatever reason, was broken on it. So I ended up getting it to turn on, and I left it on the on position. So I'm really hoping it stays like that and works for the review. So anyway, guys, I'm going to take it out of the box, and then we'll inflate it, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, so it's all taken out of the box, and excuse the mess in here. I got all my stuff all scattered, and there's trash in here too. Hard to do this. This thing is so big that it's too big to fit in the house, so I had to do it in my garage. So without further ado, let's plug it in and inflate it. I hope this works. I really do. And of course, there's a huge opening in the back. And this thing is so big, you can actually climb inside of it. It's so big. So, let me zip this up. And I might even have to pause the video here to let it inflate, because this thing probably takes a total of like 5 to 10 minutes to inflate. I haven't actually timed it, but it takes a long time because it's so big and wide. And it's just got a normal standard bass fan, like one you would see at like on a Walmart 12-footer. It's literally got a, it's not that big. So actually, let me pause the video here. I'm going to try to turn on the sound, because it doesn't look like the sound's on. I don't know if the sound doesn't work. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, I'm going to pause the video, wait for it to fully inflate, and I'll be right back. So it's already been about 2 minutes. Still letting it inflate, so I'm going to pause the video again. Just wanted to show you guys the progress. This thing takes forever. Alrighty, so it's fully inflated finally. I honestly think that probably took about a little over 5 minutes. It takes a while. And the cool thing about this is it's got 3 different modes. It's got a mode where none of the LED lights show up. There's no internal lights besides the LEDs, so that's the only issue. So basically at night you can really only see the face, but there's also a mode where it just sits like this, and the cool thing is it blinks its eyes and everything too while it's standing in standby. So basically it's like this with the lights on, just it doesn't sing. And right now it's on both those settings. So right now it's on this the standby mode, and then it will go to the music. It's got like a timer inside. I don't know how long it takes for it to actually start singing. And I was kind of worried because I didn't think it was actually going to show up in the video because I'm doing it during the day. So here it goes. But the lights actually show up great. So let me show you the song. It's really cool. One of the LED lights you can see when his mouth opens, there's one that's out right there, and I'm not going to go in there and try to replace that. It doesn't look bad anyway. It still works great. It inflates extremely tightly. And this is honestly one of my favorite inflatables of all time. Unfortunately, it's too big to fit in the yard. Obviously, as I mentioned in my Halloween display video, I can't use the grass. So there's no way that this would fit anywhere else unless I wanted to take up like all the space I have in one area. So I would love to put this guy out, and I brought him over because I thought I'd be able to incorporate him, but unfortunately I can't. So he's going to have to wait till next year to be put out. But like I said, this one is so hard to find nowadays. Like I said, the 5-foot one is easy. Like you see it on eBay all the time. Actually, I haven't seen it recently, but last year they were all over eBay. But it's just the 8-foot one for some reason, for whatever reason, it just is not. You can't find it anywhere. And like I said, if anyone could tell me a store it was sold at, I never had a store around me that it was sold at. But they have like the boxes like they sell at Christmas tree shops, but like I said, I didn't see it at Christmas tree shops that year either. I mean, it's a Gemmy box, so but usually that's the type of box that the ones that sell at Christmas tree shops have. I don't know. It could have been there, but I never saw it. I know the 5-foot one was sold at Home Depot, and I know a lot of people have the 5-foot one, but I've never seen anyone else with the 8-foot one. So I'm kind of glad I got one when I could, because it's an awesome inflatable. And if anyone can find one, you're probably not going to find it for cheap, because this thing, I mean, this thing retailed on Yard Inflatables for like 140 bucks. I think I paid like 150 bucks total. When if you really think about it, it's not a bad price for something this big and doing what it does. It's a great inflatable, it really is. And like I said, I definitely recommend it to anyone who can find it. But the other thing is, I just want to mention, I don't want to make this video too long, but the other thing is, I'll show you. Like I said when it was inflating, this thing is so big, you can actually sit inside of it, and it's fucking awesome. But the good thing is, or the bad thing is, right in the middle there, there is actually water buildup. That water builds up in that so bad sometimes that and then that's the little controller box, the on-off controller box there. It'll actually, once it deflates, it's hard to keep it in that little area there. It actually goes into the water, because that's where all the water builds up in the middle there when it rains. And it'll actually, like, it doesn't necessarily ruin it, like it dries out on its own, but it will actually it's really funny to see it. It's hard to explain, but it makes the sound speed up really fast. And now it's deflated because I had the back open, but it makes the sound go really, really fast. It makes it go really, really fast. It's really funny to see. And when the first time that happened, I thought it was broken, but it ends up, you know, drying out and fixing itself anyway. But like I said, it's hard to explain, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this is a highly requested video, and finally getting to do a review of it. Like I said, too big to fit in the house, so I had to do it in the garage, and the garage is a mess, so excuse the mess. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Riley Quinlan on Gemmy Inflatablefan98. Like and subscribe.